Everybody, we are back with another AppSumo highlight deal. This time we're looking at Neuron Writer. Neuron Writer is a semantic NLP AI content optimizing software. That's a lot harder to say than I expected. So basically what you can do is take your existing articles, toss them into Neuron Writer, and optimize them to get higher rankings. Now, I haven't tested this out too much, but basically what this is it's a AppSumo lifetime version of Surfer. Now, me currently, I actually use Content Pace, which I did get off AppSumo as well. I'm not a huge fan of it so far. That may be because the Content Pace UI is pretty awful. So I'm hoping Neuron Writer is better. I have not got to test it yet. I did actually buy it though. Neuron Writer. Who is it for? It's basically for bloggers, anyone trying to get traffic to a website. So bloggers, e-commerce people, businesses too. So here it says bloggers, copywriters, and marketing agencies. I didn't even think about that one. It does have a Chrome extension, which is pretty cool. It says it integrates with WordPress and Google Search Console as well. Like I said, haven't gotten in there to test it yet. I did buy it. I did sign up for it. We will be showing you the back end today. We're not going to go over the video. I don't think that's necessary. If you guys like me to show the AppSumo video, post down in the comments and let me know so I know that's something you guys want to see. But in this one, it's really not that complicated of an idea. Essentially, you upload your article to the back end of Neuron Writer after putting in your target keyword, of course. And then it will tell you the keywords you're missing in your article. Then you just go in and change it. It's pretty simplistic. I'm hoping it's as easy to use as Surfer because Content Pace is a little... It could use some UI love. Let's just say that much. All right, and this one actually has an AI writer with it too. So if you need some extra content, say some FAQs, you can just do it all in there instead of... Well, I guess you could just write it yourself too. So there's that. But it'll do most everything inside of Neuron Writer from what I've seen. So let's go over the features. This is a lifetime account, and all the accounts are tied to basically their versions of their accounts, and we'll be going over their normal pricing and everything too, so you get a nice comparison between the lifetime and their normal pricing. You can redeem up to 7 codes, which is quite a bit. And this is their second time on AppSumo, so it does stack with the ones they did before. I believe they did a 3-tier launch last time. I actually missed that launch. That was before I started really paying attention to AppSumo. AppSumo customers will be grandfathered into the new feature limits. They are GDPR compliant, so they should be good to use in Europe. I do believe they're based out of Europe as well. All right, so AI content writing with 20 plus templates. They do use the GPT engines. Last I checked, they use DaVinci, ChatGPT 3.5, and ChatGPT 4. Your AI credits that you get on each tier will depend, like the amount of content you get will depend on which one you use. You can use GPT 3. I believe it's 3.5 is the cheapest one. I'm not 100% positive on that, but I believe it's the cheapest one, and you will get a lot more if you just use that. Compare that to GPT-4, where you get quite a bit less. Now, you also get competitor SERP analysis, advanced content outline based on competition and user intent. This is where Content Pace actually shines, the advanced content outline. Their outlining of their articles is fantastic, so I'm very interested to compare that with Neuron Writer. Internal linking suggestions. This is great. That doesn't exist in pretty much any of the other NLP softwares I've used. Easy to follow checklist, NLP content optimization, content planning, schema data explorer. That's a good one too. Like I said, the Chrome extension, certificates, and the academy. Basically, they give you free training and you get certificates from that training. So if you want to advertise that you're a Neuron Writer certified content optimizer on Fiverr or something, you would have this certificate to post, which is kind of cool, I guess. All languages with Neuron Writer language models, forms, variants, plural forms, and synonyms. Don't honestly know what that means. Now, let's look at the tiers. So you got the single tier, which is $69, going to give you 2 different projects. Now, each project is the way I understand it, each product or project is a different website. It's basically folders where you keep the optimized content. So realistically, you could just put one as articles. You don't have to separate all your domains based on projects. So just because you only have 2 projects doesn't mean you can only optimize for 2 websites. So you don't have to worry about that. 25 content analysis queries per month. So you can optimize 25 articles per month. You get 15,000 AI credits, which is, again, it depends on the engine you're using. You can share the stuff. You only get the read access. You can't share it with like your employees or anything to have them work on it and edit it for you, stuff like that. Where this one over here, you can create, edit, and read. I'm assuming that's the team functioning. So I'm not sure if you get the team functioning with the single. I only bought the single for now. I may upgrade later depending on how much I like it. Again, I haven't used it. The double is obviously double. You get 50. Everything seems to just double straight across the line, and you get new content ideas, which is cool. I will be doing a review on this here soon, so be on the lookout for that. Now, anything above 3 all the way to 7, you get all of the extras. Everything else is just you get more. All right, looks like it goes up by 25 all the way up to 5 codes, and then it jumps up by 50 from there. Yeah, so I would say 5 codes is actually the sweet spot here, because from 4 codes you get 100, and then you jump up for just another $70, you get 150. Yeah, that's the sweet spot. I would say 5 codes is where you want to be at to get the most value for your money. Yeah, the next 2 you only go up 25. Yeah, 25 per month. And I don't know anyone. You'd have to be like a seriously big agency to even be using 150 per month. That's insane. All right, so let's compare this with the normal pricing. This is neuronwriter.com. So this is kind of what the back end is going to look like. Interesting. I don't know what this is here, if you can see my mouse here. So I'll be interested to see what we can do. Maybe that's the AI information for the AI writer. So it's got your NLP terms, document draft. So that's how you set up the outline, I'm assuming. Your content score, which is pretty much what Surfer, Rank IQ, and Content Pace all do the same thing as. I do like how they break it down over here to where you kind of like, it shows what they're focusing on, where you're lacking. Like the length, for example, you know you're 100% there. You don't have to worry about adding any more length. And they got readability scores. That's pretty cool. Keyword stuffing risk. I like that one. Content Pace actually does something similar to that as well, except it doesn't tell you. Like it just kind of, you'll be typing in a keyword and then realize your score dropped by 10 points. I'm hoping it's not like that in here. It doesn't look like it's like that. So content ideas, this is cool. And this one you get, with the double. So you get the content ideas with the double. I have a feeling I'm going to really like this program. And then you got the AI writing, which also no other NLP has, I don't think. Surfer might have something. It's been a while since I've used it. Okay, and it's got a calendar function. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and skip ahead down here. Let's get to the pricing. Let's see what their normal pricing is. So their bronze plan here. This is the single tier. See, it's the exact same. 25 analysis, 2 projects, 15,000 AI credits. Exactly the same as the single one. It is $20 per month. So you can pay $20 a month, or you could pay $70 one time and never have to pay for it again. So if you have this thing for more than 3.5 months, it's definitely worth having. And then looks like they all kind of match up. The diamond plan seems to be their top one, and that is actually the code 5. So everything over 5 codes, you actually go higher than their diamond plan on their website, which is the highest one they have. All right, so who is the company behind Neuron Writer? It's Contadoo. I don't know, I'm probably saying that wrong. So it looks like they are also an NLP company. So they do the same thing, it seems. That's interesting. Let's check their pricing. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, it's about the same, except you get less from them. You get more AI credits. Interesting. So they went and made the exact same product I don't know what to even think about that, honestly. If you guys have any thoughts on that, post in the comments below. So let's check out their roadmap and see what that says. Okay, looks like they have a wish list, a roadmap, latest updates. So this is their changelog right here. Looks like they've made updates just earlier this month. Okay, they put out a huge update. Wow, a huge update. Okay, so that's a good sign. They're still actively developing this thing and making it better. And that kind of makes sense from what I've seen so far. They seem like they're trying to add pretty much everything to this thing. It's insane. Okay, so on the roadmap, now they're working on Content Wizard with option of full article creator. Okay, so they're making their AI a little better. Create a full article from draft using meta, paragraphs, and keywords available in draft. That's interesting. So they're trying to dip into the writer or the AI writer business a bit. Okay, and then in the short term, they're also working on notes in an outline builder. So this is for like agencies for sure. Synonym suggestions. And then in the long term, they're looking at a content wizard for research capabilities. Add Q&As from other sources. That's pretty cool, from Quora and Reddit. Number of images recommended. They don't have that? That's crazy. They should already have this. This needs to not be in the long term. It needs to be in the now. They should have this. Most other NLP SEO adjusters, or whatever you want to call these things, optimizing programs, basically, most of them have the amount of images that are recommended. External links used in competitors. That's cool. I like that. Content wizard drags sections in. Okay. Domain authority and page authority. Not sure how that would be useful. I mean, if you can't adjust that in this, so I guess it'll give you more accurate expectations. That's about it. Recommend media images. That's interesting. Group headers. I don't see the value in that either. Domain parameters. Add headers, storage, and notes. Copy headers to main project settings and use them later. I don't honestly know what that one means. And then waiting on. So let's see that. Show NLP category of competitors. Not really sure what they mean by that either. And then here they have a wish list. Looks like you can actually log in and vote on the wish list. And then hopefully they'll add these things in, gathering votes. So topic clusters. They got a lot of good suggestions in here. So if you're interested in this at all, definitely sign up to this and start voting. I'm going to do that probably after this video. All right, so let's jump back over to AppSumo and see what others have to say. Best deal I've purchased. I have 3 codes from last time. If I buy 1 code extra now, will I have all the same as the 4 codes? Yes. Do you have plans on integrating Shopify so we can prepare our content on Neuron, then push the content to Shopify from your system? Not yet, but it's planned in the short term. I didn't see that on the roadmap. That is cool, though. So they'll be integrating with Shopify soon. Okay, does it have AI detector? There are plenty of free ones, so we don't focus on this. Yeah, I don't think that's as big of a problem as everybody seems to think, because I would say most people now are actually using AI. Can I use Neuron Writer for creating offers, speeches, and other SEO, non-SEO oriented tasks? Yes, you can. This can be helpful to understand what kind of intent is behind specific topics. That's true. So you'll kind of be able to tell what else is included semantically. So that's, I don't know. I probably wouldn't use it for that, but I could see the value. Does it support Chinese? Yes, Neuron supports Chinese. Looks like they're very active in the questions, and I think that's the biggest thing I like to see here. Unanswered questions is a huge red flag, but it looks like they're very active in it. They answer everything. There's nothing crazy I've seen so far. Everything seems on the up and up, so let's go and check over the reviews. Let's see the average. So it looks like it's gotten pretty much all 5 stars. That is insane. And if you've been watching any amount of these highlights, you'll notice I like to read the non-5-star reviews. Specifically the 3 and 4 taco reviews. I believe they are the most honest. It's generally people that have found an issue, but it's not a big enough issue to dissuade them from using the product. So you get your most honest things there. The problem with 1 taco reviews is you only get the bad, you don't get the good. Unfortunately, everybody seems to love this program. That's good. I'm impressed. Lifetime. Okay. Everybody loves it. Hidden gem. Interlinking feature is awesome. I agree. If it works right, that's amazing. Best software for content SEO and NLP. From what I can tell, it's amazing. I have not tried it personally, and I'm going to do a full review on it. But unfortunately, this is something that's going to take a while to review because I'm going to update some content with it on one of my blogs and see what happens. Because in the end, it doesn't matter how cool the software is. It only matters in this scenario if it works. Yeah, everything is 5-star. This is one of the few I've seen that is pure 5 stars with over 500 reviews. That is absolutely insane. As good as Surfer SEO, but way better price. I agree. It's a way better price. Surfer's expensive. I just hope there we go. Overall, fantabulous. Hey, folks, I can say it's a Yahoo of content optimization. I don't know what that means. But for becoming it a Google, okay, this guy must not speak English fluently. It's been a long journey ahead to make it super easy to use and beginner friendly too. That's why I'm reviewing it after 10 days of purchasing, because at first it's made for professional content writers. Okay, not for beginners like me, but now I can say it's settled a benchmark for me now. Okay, that was very rough to read, but basically what he's saying is he likes it. It's not the best ever, but it's great. Thank you for your review and your support. I believe we're already on Google level on data quality. UX, indeed, it's something we are working on and will be only better. I actually, from what I've seen, it's pretty good. Their UX experience, their user experience is pretty good. All right, so normally this is the part where I sign up for a free trial, try it out, but I actually went ahead and bought this one because I knew it was something that I wanted. All right, so this is the first thing you see when you log in. As you can see, I've done nothing. I haven't even entered in a project, so we'll go ahead and enter in a project, and we'll call it test for now. A project not related to a domain. Next. Okay, default search engine. Google.com. Oh, you actually have to look for it? Oh, come on. Google.com should be number 1. I didn't even realize there were that many Googles, to be perfectly honest. That's how ignorant I am. There we are. Default language is English. Will that pop up at least? There we go. English. Create. So obviously this was designed for worldwide use, which is awesome. So this is what you get after you make your project. And you can do some project onboarding here. Okay, 3 main modules, query, write, plan, and manage. Okay, list of queries. And they do have videos. That's pretty good. I'm going to regret skipping past these probably later. Okay, and that's how you make a new query. Okay. Press start after entering it in. And this is where you put your content or your keyword in. The engine and the language. Okay, so it saves it. That's why you select it like that. Include these custom URLs when generating recommendations. Okay, so if you like a certain style, but maybe they're not on the top of Google just yet, consider these additional keywords. That's interesting. And this is where you can assign it to your team, content management. Create multiple analysis at once. Okay, so you can do more than one at a time. That's pretty cool. Is there a limit? No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like you can do as many as you want. Okay, so that's how you create a query. We're not going to do that yet because this isn't a review. Okay, and here is your monthly limits. You can see that I've used one of my projects over here, but I haven't used any of my content analysis. And here's the Academy. Let's check that out. Okay, so they got a full-on course that's pretty long. The Shorts playlist. Webinar. They have a full-on webinar to watch. Semantic SEO course. Okay, it's not available yet, but it's coming out. It's supposed to be out last month. Expert certification. Certifications will be available apparently anytime now. Okay, and I'm going to go through all of this before. I might as well go get my certification before I put in the full review. So it'll probably be a couple of weeks out still. And then there's the roadmap. So right there, you can go ahead and just Since we're logged in, we can vote on whatever we want. We like topic clusters. Oh no, you still gotta log in. That's kind of dumb. Okay, there's support button. And they do have the on-site support. I like that. There's your notifications. All right, and you can get projects shared with you. Analysis is shared with you. Here's your different projects. Yeah, it's really cool. I really like this back end. I can't wait to dive into it. It's probably going to be sometime next week when I start, and the review will probably be a week or two after that, so expect it then. Just jump back over to, actually just scroll down. There will be a link in the description if you want to check out Neuron Writer yourself or go ahead and buy it. Yeah, I mean, it looks awesome. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.